Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia Chandu, and here we talk about how to cultivate an atmosphere of heaven on earth and to make Jesus famous. Wow, I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm even more glad and excited that you're going to be a part of the family by subscribing. So please do subscribe, and when you do, hit the bell so that you know every time I upload a video. Alright guys, so as you guys can tell from the title of today's video, we're just going to be talking about some things that I do to stay on fire for God. First thing that I do to stay on fire for God is I fast. Okay, fasting is a spiritual discipline that God expects of us. It's not like he, mandates it and it's like, if you don't do this, like, you're going to whatever. Like, he expects it of us because he knows that this is something that's going to help us grow. This is something that's going to help us draw near to him. This is an act of humility. This is just something that benefits us really. And so fasting is really important because as you fast, you're denying yourself of food, you're denying yourself of drink, and you're literally telling the Lord, like, God, I'm offering up my body to you as a sacrifice. Like Job says, like, I require your word more than my necessary food. And so it's literally a way of you communicating to God that, God, I'm letting go of all these things and I just want you. And so fasting is really important. It helps you to redirect your attention back on God. Another thing that I do to make sure that I stay on fire for God is that I take tons of breaks off of social media. You guys, I feel like it's really important in this day and age where everyone lives their lives online. It's important to take a break and to be present and in the moment. And so I take breaks off of social media because for me, like, scrolling all day my brain is like, okay, information overload. It's so much to consume, right? Whenever I feel like the Lord is drawing me away from the world, like I'm like, okay, God, like this is going to be time for me and you. So I take breaks off of social media. It really helps to really get my mind clear. And it just helps me to be more present with God, with my community, with my family, with everything. So that's another thing that I do. Another thing that I do to help me stay on fire for God is I just learn new things about him through his word. And so I sit before him. I really enjoy spending time with God. Like, I feel like you guys know that by now because most of my videos are about like the secret place and how to hear from God and spending time with God. And I have a book on like spending time with God, right, which I'm going to link down below. And so just sitting before him, you guys, that helps me stay on fire. Like, the more I sit before him, the more fascinated I get with him. And I'm just like, Lord, like, you're so beautiful. Like, Lord, I love you. Like, and I read his word and he reveals himself to me through his word. And I have a video on how to seek God. One of the ways you primarily seek God is through the word of God. And so I sit before him and he amazes me, you guys. Like, he amazes me. He's so beautiful. He's so kind. He just reveals more and more of himself to me through the word of God. And it's just amazing. Those are some of the things that I do to, oh my gosh, I got something in my throat, okay? Those are some of the things that I do to stay on fire for God. Of course, like, every season is different, you guys. Like, I have days as well where I have to literally, like, okay, I have to encourage myself in the Lord because it's not always, like, bubbly, like, Jesus, you know, like, I love him. But there are times, you know, we're human beings. There are times that our emotions are like, sis. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. Comment down below and let me know in any way that this resonated with you. How do you stay on fire for God? Let me know, because maybe I'll take up one of you guys on one of your tips. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.